Hello and welcome back again to another Harry and Marcus podcast. It's Marcus, I'm Harry, or he's Morecambe and I'm Wise, or you're Laurel.
Is my coffee okay this time?
Your coffee's not on the way this time,
Right,
and neither is mine.
Right, okay, after you complained last time.
Well, you're just not professional, that's the problem.
Okay.
I spoke to my friend today, Natalie, who surprisingly said that she watches the podcasts.
Oh.
And
She's the one.
She's the one person who watches it,
Yeah.
The viewer.
Yeah.
So, hello Natalie.
Hi, Nat.
But it's a really good segue because I'm so professional.
Mm-hmm.
Her mum used to live in France. So Natalie may even know this next artist because today in 2017, France's biggest pop star, Johnny Hallyday, died. Oh, I didn't say. Today's, I'm a prick, aren't I? Today's December the 5th, and it's today in music history with the Laurel and Hardy of podcasts. Johnny Hallyday.
Charles has no voice.
Yeah, but he didn't have a 57-year career, and we'll go into it in a minute. But
Okay.
it depends on you. You're more of a Charles Astor voice person. Yeah. You look like him. You sound like him when you sing. And
Maurice Chevalier. There's lots of great singers.
None of them were rock and roll singers, though, were they?
Jacques Dutronc.
Was he a rock and roll singer?
Mini.
Oh yeah.
You've got to admit that's a
That is
great
a good song.
single.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But going back to Johnny Hallyday, he died in 2017. He died of lung cancer, age 74.
What's his best song? You did that to me the other day.
Oh, talking of which,
Oh, right.
viewers, I've got a Linda Lewis song I'd like you to hear. Sorry.
Yeah.
Marcus is a big Linda Lewis fan, and he mistook a song that came on the other day for some other song and said it was rubbish when he realised it was Linda Lewis.
Then Linda's dulcet tones came out and I looked horrified.
Yeah. Anyway, he was credited with bringing rock and roll to France, having his that's my favourite song there. His first big hit in 1959 with Temir Volume.
Yeah,
which,
how's it go?
Transfers to Love You Madly.
Yeah, how's it go?
Temir Volume. It's a French adaptation of the controversial 1959 Floyd Robinson hit "Making Love."
Oh, I've got that, I think.
Have you?
Floyd Robinson, yeah.
All right. Well, that means that's
Top 20 hit.
That's what Johnny covered. He was actually born with a really unfortunate name, Jean-Philippe Leo Smet.
Yeah.
But
Luckily, his cousin.
Yeah, his cousin in Oklahoma was performing under the name Lee Hallyday, and he sent Johnny all the latest rock and roll records and gave him his name. And he told him to call himself Johnny because it was more American. Now here's the big bit. Yeah. He was 57 years in the business. He's actually recording right up to the year he died.
Yeah, still cool, weren't he?
Yeah. He released 79 albums and sold more than 110 million records worldwide, with 5 diamond albums, 40 gold albums, 22 platinum albums, and earned 10 French awards, which here comes my French again, Victoire de la Musique, the English pronunciation is Victories of Music. It's an annual French awards ceremony, and it's delivered by the French Ministry of Culture to recognise outstanding achievements in music. He sang an estimated 1,154 songs, performed 540 duets with 187 artists, which, as they said on Not This Day...
Right up there with Elton John.
Yeah, well, it said on This Day in Music, it's not too bad for an artist whose main body of work was all sung in French. But do you have any French hits over here? No. Well, he's no good then, is he? I mean, it's England and America are the homes of rock and roll. So France. What have they got? Garlic munchers. But I mean,
Yes.
Sorry, any French washers, but I mean, you've got to be honest about these things.
Vanessa Paradis.
Oh, she was good, yeah.
She had a
Jolie
French
Taxi.
hit.
And then we've been going. Right.
What's that you're saying about, you said we need to keep the timing down on
Yeah,
this.
I did, yeah, but then I forgot about how long Johnny Hallyday would be. The next ones will be quicker.
Yes.
Today, in 1945, I bet you can't guess what happened.
No, the war ended.
Not today in 1945, no, not in December.
Right.
No.
Okay.
You're warm.
I don't.
VE Day in December. Right. Flight 19 disappeared into the Bermuda Triangle, inspiring, many years later in 1980, a young Scot to write a song, Flight 19, in which he opened with the spoken lyric, which is taken directly from a transcript saying, at 14:06 on the 14th of December 1945, 5 US Navy bombers took off from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and they were never seen again. This is the story of Flight 19. Then
Was it a hit?
No. The single failed to chart in the UK, but it got to number 1 in Iceland.
Oh, there we go.
Now, also,
B.A. You didn't say his name.
oh, B.A. Robinson.
Yeah. Robertson.
1946 today, Andy Kim was born. He was actually born, and I can't say this, Androwis, Androwis.
Oh, right.
Joachim.
Joachim?
Yeah, Joachim, yeah. Got to number 2 in the UK and number 1 in the USA, according to what this was it number 1? Wasn't it number 1 over?
No.
Okay.
No.
With his
My karaoke song.
yeah, with his 1974 single
Any good.
"Rock Me Gently."
Any right.
I thought it was Neil Diamond when it first came out.
Yeah.
But he also co-wrote the song "Sugar Sugar" and sang in it as part of the cartoon group The Archies, which was number 1 in both sides of the
Did
Atlantic.
he sing on it? He's not him doing the lead vocal. It's someone else.
It said on the in This Day in Music he sang on it, but he might have been backing vocals.
Backing vocals.
Yeah.
He's definitely not the lead vocalist. He was that famous American session
But I
singer.
bet you can't tell me what he was on in 1985.
Blackpool Night Out.
yeah, dead on. No, he was part of Canada's answer to Band-Aid, Northern Lights, with the single "Tears Are Not Enough," which didn't chart in this country, even though it was a charity. I do actually remember hearing it. It was on the "We Are the World" album. It was all right.
Was that full of various
It was full of
charity records at the time?
It had this one, "We Are the World," and then various people like Tina Turner, Bryan Adams, and that were on this doing solo singles.
Tina Turner. What's that? Claude Nobbs.
Yeah,
That one of our previous
Yeah.
shows.
Claude Nobbs. In fact, we can really sort of segue that in, because today is the day they actually recorded the song "Smoke on the Water" about Claude Nobbs. And, well, who is Claude Nobbs?
Well, later on, I haven't checked it, but he was either married or he was a partner of Tina Turner
Indeed, yeah.
at the end, and he was the founder of the Montreux Jazz Festival.
This man is not as stupid as he looks. He's as bald as he looks, but he's not as stupid as he looks. Now, I'm going to ask for your musical knowledge on this, because with all the mistakes and buffoonery, we're actually serious musical journalists. And
Spenders.
Yeah.
Certainly serious spending my dosh on records.
Now, This Day in Music, said that in 1969 the Rolling Stones released "Let It Bleed, Let It Bleed, Let It Bleed, Let It Bleed" in the UK on Decca, and they released it on the 28th of the 11th in the USA on London. And they said that a year earlier to the day, in 1968, they released "Beggar's Banquet" in UK and London simultaneously. But Wikipedia says that "Beggar's Banquet" was released a day later, on 6th of December. Who's right? I would think This Day in Music, probably, because Wikipedia is written by morons like us.
I have actually written some stuff on.
I rest my case. I rest my case.
The Shadows EPs are thankful. Luckily, I wrote the facts about them. Took me ages.
Anyone who's going to Wikipedia the Shadows EPs, just take into account that some of it's
I
written by.
wrote it.
No, I was going to make a really bad taste joke there, but that's your thing now, isn't it? Bad taste jokes.
Yeah, that's my thing. Yeah.
Journalist Phil Sutcliffe, and you can guess what joke I was going to make.
Yeah.
Who was he took curved air
in the
drum.
Beatles, weren't he?
Yeah.
Or that's his brother.
Yes, his brother.
Stuart Sutcliffe.
Three brothers. Phil, Stuart, and what's the other bloke's name? I can't remember his first name, but he was handy with a cleaver.
Turn this off. That's terrible.
Sorry.
It's worse than
I
mine.
know. Sorry.
Are you just trying to be outrageous? Is this click
It's rage bait.
rage bait or
I'm
something?
sorry, I couldn't help it because I knew you were going to. I knew how you were going to react.
Oh my God.
I just knew how you were going to react. Sorry, I couldn't help
My
it.
one was just stupid.
Your one was fat, but going through the windscreen of his car. There's no better, no
But
worse.
it's still factual.
It was so is mine.
He
was
wasn't
a
a
bit-
third brother. He wasn't the other brother of Stuart Sutcliffe.
No.
Was he? Or Phil Sutcliffe.
No,
whoever
he
Phil
wasn't. He
Sutcliffe
wasn't their
was.
brother, but he was handy with it. Okay.
Shut up. Terrible.
Okay, right. Sorry.
This can't go up.
I just knew how it affected you. Sorry. Oh dear. I know we know each other too well. Anyway, this bloke Phil Sutcliffe is a journalist.
Yeah.
He
okay.
takes the drummer for Curved Air, Stuart Copeland, to a gig in Newcastle to see this 2-bit band last
He's just been
exit.
playing on Backstreet Love and
Yeah,
tracks like that.
Yeah,
on,
yeah.
No, Top of the Pops.
Yeah.
Weren't he?
Well, not in 1976, but
No, but with Backstreet Love is on Top of the Pops.
and he introduces him to the bass player of this group last exit, and unwittingly is the catalyst for forming the Police, because the bass player was Sting. Copeland kicked Curved Air into touch, which was probably a wise thing to do. And
Henry Podolsky was in the bar.
yeah, and then they formed Sting. And very quickly, very quickly, as the last segment, yesterday we took the mickey out of U2 for playing to 9 people in 1989. Well, this day in 1980, they redeemed themselves. They played in New York at the Ritz Ballroom to a full house so
Not on the roof.
not on the roof though. They were it was still Young, Bono, I Will Follow, TikTok, whatever it is. And
Yeah.
is it TikTok 1
You
o'clock or
didn't
something?
advise me beforehand to get out my pack of police singles, so it's lost all the effect now. I can't go through all this boxes and
I
find
phoned
it
you 3 hours ago and said we were there
now. I
about the
forgot.
police.
I'm old.
Okay. And then on that note, from one old man to one hip young trendy man, we'll say goodbye.
Bye.